Welcome back everyone for some more Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, and we're continuing on the investigation in the case. Well, we're going to be looking into what happened in the aftermath of case number 5, and Athena Sykes is still being questioned by police, and we're still at the Space Center trying to figure out what all we can, and especially what happened 7 years ago at that same location. But before we continue on, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. So without further ado, we are going to be going to the robotics lab. We've never been here before, so... December 20th, Cosmos Space Center, Robotics Lab. So this is the Robotics Lab, huh? Looks like it's exactly one floor above the boarding lounge, and where people were directed to evacuate from via the emergency ladder. This is where Athena's mother was killed 7 years ago. Speaking as someone who works with robots... Daddy, look! Over there! So they plan to use this bag to carry the capsule, is that right? Yeah, more or less. Say, why don't we stop talking about the case and have a nice cup of tea instead? Apollo and Aura Blackwell? I wonder what they're talking about. Well, well, come to spoil our fun? Just when I was enjoying our alone time. Drusy, and Mr. Ray. If it's Apollo you want, you can't have him. He said he's investigating on his own. And I respect his wishes. We just came to investigate this lab. Well, this is my lab, so you'll need my permission if you want to do any snooping. Okay, let's talk to her then. I heard about the trial. You made mincemeat out of the director. And suddenly Starbuck was out and your little subordinate, the princess, was in. Case closed. And they all lived happily ever after. Daddy, say something to her. And I suppose you're gonna defend the princess in court, am I right? The princess, huh? Guess she's talking about Athena. Of course, Athena is innocent. Oh my, such loyalty and trust. She seems pretty suspicious to me, though. The emotionally unstable princess. There's your culprit for you. Don't you agree, Apollo? I don't know yet. Apollo, how could you? What's wrong with saying I don't know if it's true? It's a very scientific approach. Your subordinate is more level-headed than you. Or should I say, former subordinate? I can't believe it. Does Apollo really suspect Athena? All this laughing has worn me out. You're trying to say something, hunk of junk. Mr. Terran, you look pale. Shall I help you to the sick bay? Mr. Terran? But that's Apollo you're talking to. Oh, this hunk of junk here is mistaking Apollo for Clay. Maybe Apollo is possessed by Clay's ghost. Mr. Terran, how are your injuries? Mr. Terran... Mr. Terran, how are your injuries? Mr. Terran... Guess Clay intends to hang around to haunt the princess that murdered him. Oh, and to haunt the lawyer who defends her too, of course. A robot that can see ghosts? Yeah, right. And I'm a spirit medium. Sorry, but apparently scientists just don't tell very frightening ghost stories. I intend to defend Athena no matter what you have to say about it. How perfectly foolish. That kind of blind belief makes people lose sight of the truth. Just like 7 years ago. Well, what happened 7 years ago? Could you tell me about the incident 7 years ago? Why? Do you enjoy trampling on people's feelings and rubbing salt in their wounds? Or do you just want me to talk? In that case, what should I ask for in return? I'd like to hear about that incident too. It would help me understand the current case better. Huh? Apollo knows about that case too? Well, if you're the one who's asking, Apollo, come on, hunk of junk. You tell the story. But, Miss Aura, that's private information. If you won't talk, I'll just have to make sure you talk. Or make you talk. Yes, Who cares about personal privacy? Not me. I am ready to utilize my blast processing abilities to import all available information. Wow, what a magic trick. He's like a completely different robot now. The bodies of all the robots that come through this lab are designed by Miss Aura. I was born 7 years ago. Miss Aura was much younger than... Yikes, better watch what you say if you don't want to get recycled, Plonko. And then our hearts were created by that great genius, Dr. Metis Sykes. Hearts? Robots with hearts? Can you even make such a thing? Emotions are not irrational things. Our logic and our hearts can be integrated. The two navigation companions created by Miss Aura and Dr. Metis transcend humans. Gah. Metis. Huh? She just glanced over at her desk. Nobody could continue Metis' research. She and her work were truly one of a kind. And now the two navigation companions are all that are left of Metis here on Earth. The robots are all that's left. Isn't she leaving out a very important someone? We built the ultimate creations together, but now she's gone. I get the feeling Dr. Sykes loved her robots as much as she loved her daughter. And almost as much as she loved you. What are you talking about? Don't make me laugh. But you lost someone too, didn't you, Apollo? Your friend, Clay. I guess you and I are pretty much in the same boat. Miss Aura, would you like a tissue? Keep your trap shut, hunk of junk. Klonko is an important keepsake of your time with Dr. Sykes. You should treat him better. What does it matter? He doesn't feel pain. It can always repair his body. Besides, their hurts aren't actually in their bodies. What do you mean by that? The program Metisville runs on a separate mainframe. Their bodies are controlled remotely from there. Their hearts and memories are there too. These bodies are really just peripherals. So I can do anything I want to them. I'm not so sure that gives you the right to physically abuse the poor things. But why are you people looking into such an old case now anyway? Well, we believe the culprit at the incident might be the same person as in this case. So Daddy's gonna find out who killed Dr. Sykes, too. I'm sure you're aware of who Metis' killer is? Yes, Prosecutor Blackwell, or so it seems. That's a quaint way of putting it. Are you implying you don't think he did it? I can't say anything for sure right now, but that's exactly what I'd like to hear your side of it. Why I'd like to hear your side of it, to help me be sure. I was the one who introduced Simon to Metis, you know. He wanted to learn psychology, he said, to give himself an edge in court. Ah, Prosecutor Blackwell's forte, his infamous power suggestion technique. Exactly, and he was oddly serious about it. Rather than the teacher-student relationship, he treated it more like how a loyal samurai would treat a sovereign. Huh, seems more like a lost soul than a dignified samurai to me. He even got along well with that miserable little princess. Why do you call Athena the princess, anyway? Well, she is Metis' daughter, after all, although she's nothing like her. Besides, doesn't the selfish little princess always have lots of white knights hanging around? Now I see why Athena didn't say anything when we ran into Aura yesterday. It all makes sense now. So the culprit behind the two cases could be the same. Huh? That settles it then. What does it settle? None of your business. Just forget you heard anything. How long are you people gonna hang around in here anyway? What? But we came here to take a look around. You think you just waltz in and ransack a person's lap? Show me a search warrant. We're not the police, so we don't have one. Then get out. Now. Klonko, show them out. Certainly, Miss Aura. Ouch, don't push. My apologies. I'm just following orders. Ah. And I saw Aura's smirk twitch there. December 20th, Cosmos Space Center entrance. What a way to get shown out. The nerve of that woman. What's with that horrible attitude? Guess that's just how she is. And why was Apollo going along with her? Guess it's because they have something in common. Apollo lost Clay, just like how Aurora lost Dr. Sykes. I'm really worried about him. He's not himself at all. He's usually not all cool and dark and mysterious like that. I guess that's true. Does she mean he's usually silly and dorky? I'm gonna go keep an eye on him. Hey, wait! Trucy, come back! She's gone. What should I do now? Detective Fulbright is probably still questioning Athena. Guess I'll go back to the office. Alone. And with that, we are gonna go ahead back to the office. December 20th, Rate Anything Agency. Well, here I am. This office has never felt so empty. Guess I haven't been here at the office all by myself in a long time. When I first became a lawyer, my mentor was here with me. And then for a while after that, she was always by my side. Now I'm getting all sentimental. I must be tired. Huh? Something on the floor. What's a letter doing here? Hey Nick, it's been a while, huh? Miss me? I know this handwriting. I read somewhere that you were holding a trial in the middle of an exploding courtroom. That must have really been something, although weirder is par for the course with you. I think she, whatever paper she's reading, is a little off on the details. I'd love to come visit, but I'm right in the middle of a difficult part of my training, so instead, think of me as you watch those Steel Samurai videos I sent. I'm sure they'll cheer you right up. Yours truly, Maya Fey. And this is her theme, too. Good old Maya. It's as if she knew I was feeling down and needed a lift. Maya was my assistant for quite a while. Believe it or not, but she's a spirit medium. This Magatama I use on Psyche Locks, Maya is the one who gave it to me. But I wonder how this letter got here. Mr. Nick? Oh, I think I know who this is. Ah! Eek! Oh, it's you, Pearls! Oh my god! I adore this girl, I really do. And I just feel, especially after the final case in Trials and Tribulations, I've developed a soft spot for her. She needs to be protected at all costs. Okay, let's talk to Pearls and see what's up. How have you been, Mr. Nick? This is Pearl Fey, though I call her Pearls. She is Maya's cousin, who is also a spirit medium. A very talented one at that. I've known her since she was 8 years old, but Apollo and Athena only met her a few months ago. You didn't come all this way just to bring me a letter, did you? I apologize for barging in. The door was unlocked. But I can't believe there was a big explosion here. Your office doesn't look any different. She's even further off the details than mine. I wish I could take you out to eat or something, Pose, but there's a lot going on. Oh, I knew that. I didn't come here for a social visit, you know, Mr. Nick. Did you read the postscript on the letter? Huh? There's more? Oh, yeah, here it is. P.S. I bet you've been too busy to clean or take care of the office. So Pearly said she would come to help you. Isn't she sweet? You better thank her. Oh, this is definitely mine. Oh, so that's what you're doing here. That's awfully nice of you, Pearls. Maya and Pearls. Thanks to these two, I'm starting to feel a little better. Thank you, girls. And admittedly, I'm starting to feel better. It's nice seeing a familiar face in these dark times. And like I said, I've developed a soft spot for Pearl. She's been through a hell of a lot at such a young age, and she does not deserve it. She deserves all the best. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna whip this place into shape. You just concentrate on your work and don't mind me at all. I'll need to talk to Prosecutor Blackwell if I want to learn more about his case. With the trial still going on, they must be holding him down at the detention center. Okay, with that, we are going to go ahead. We are going to move the detention center. December 20th, detention center, visitors room. Yeah, I got a little bit misty-eyed. I'm not going to lie. I'm just happy to see Pearl again. Well, look who's here. I don't know why I said it like that. My mind is like mush right now. I wonder what they're talking about. All this time and you haven't said a word. It's even turning your hair gray. I don't have anything to say, Aura. Why don't you go home and play with your dolls? Prosecutor Blackwell. Well, even if you don't, I have plenty, you jerk. Miss Blackwell, don't you think that's enough for today? Enough for today? Today is all there is when there's no tomorrow. When there's no tomorrow? What's she talking about? We have company, Aura. Please try to calm down. Alright, fine. I see you're just not gonna listen no matter what I say. I've had it. If that's the way you're gonna be, I have another plan up my sleeve. I hope you're happy, Simon, because I'm done. Do as you please. See if I care. Wow. Wow. Could cut the tension with a katana. Right, Dono. Looks like Fulbright saved your case in court this morning. What? Oh, yeah, he did. You bounced back to business quick. But Prosecutor Blackwell, forgive me, but it was the just thing to do. But, as a result, Sykes Dono was arrested. Was that the just thing to do too? Mr. Lawyer, I'm sorry, but it was evidence. What else could I do? Don't worry about it. I plan to defend her and prove her innocence. I wouldn't take things so lightly if I were you, right, Dono? This is blade-proof glass, right? Oh, well, let's talk to him. Let's find out what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Blackwell, we're looking into the case from 7 years ago. You're looking for somebody you call the Phantom of 7 years past, aren't you? You villain! Where did you hear about that? This glass is absolutely, positively blade-proof. Right? No, it wasn't me. I didn't say a single... Oops. Ouch. At least it wasn't my fault. Could you tell me who this Phantom is? And also, you didn't really kill Dr. Sykes, did you? Guard, the guest is leaving. Prosecutor Blackwell, please listen to me. The culprit in the current case might be the same as the one in his case 7 years ago. If he would cooperate, we could probably solve both cases. Humph. Suppose I could talk. The one who killed my mentor was, without question, me. I stole Sykes Dono's mother away from her. I destroyed her life. Prosecutor Blackwell. Guard, where are you? Stop dragging your feet, I tell you. There he goes. No! We've upset Prosecutor Blackwell. Now what are we gonna do, Mr. Lawyer? There isn't much we can do. Detective Fulbright, do you mind if I ask you just a little more about that old case? Well, guess it won't make any difference now. What would you like to know? Do you know anything about the trial that got him convicted? A little. The police call the incident the UO1 incident. Prosecutor Blackwell was charged of murdering his psychology mentor. Kinda like if your red Mr. Lawyer were to kill you. I don't want to think about that one. There were 2 decisive pieces of evidence, so a verdict was reached very quickly. 2 pieces of evidence, huh? What were they? Let's see. The first was some security camera footage. He was the only one who used the corridor at the murder scene at the time of the crime. The only one, huh? Ouch, that does sound pretty decisive. Could you show me that footage? Oh, sorry, I don't have it with me right now. Guess I'll have to see it some other time. 7-year-old video added to the court record. Video showing the corridor to the crime scene. Blackwell was the only one to pass through at the time of the crime. And what was the second piece of evidence? This one's even more incriminating. A photo of the moment of the crime. See? There he is at the crime scene, holding a bloody katana. It was the victims kept on display in the room. She had a thing for Japanese culture. Wow. It'd be hard to explain this one away. Katana added to the court record. The weapon used in the murder 7 years ago. It belonged to the victim. The victim's blood was found only on the blade. But who took this picture, Detective? The incident happened the day before the Hack 1 launched. A reporter who had come to do a story on the launch was in the room across from the lab. This just happened to show up in one of the pictures he took. Photo of the crime added to the court record. Taken inadvertently, it became conclusive evidence at Simon Blackwell's trial 7 years ago. Prosecutor Blackwell's attitude earlier was so odd. He's definitely hiding something. Prosecutor Blackwell said he was hunting a phantom from 7 years ago, didn't he? Yes, and I imagine it's getting more and more urgent as his execution date approaches. What did you just say? Execution date? What? Did I say something? Never mind me. You didn't hear a thing. Yeah, I want to know about this execution date. So he was given the death sentence? Yes, he told me not to tell you people, actually. But I guess there's no sense hiding it anymore. His execution date is tomorrow. What? Tomorrow? No. Miss Blackwell, don't you think that's enough for today? Enough for today? Today is all there is to tomorrow. But what if the culprit of the current case is the same as the one from 7 years ago? Then it would be the worst possible scenario. Prosecutor Blackwell would be executed tomorrow under a false charge. But that would be unthinkable. We have to do something. Right now. I want to do something. I want to, but you're a lawyer. You know how hard it is to overturn a decision. I know, but why? Why isn't Prosecutor Blackwell putting up any kind of fight? You saw how he was, right? He's been like that ever since his conviction. Totally uncooperative. Not even his own sister could persuade him. Uncooperative? When he's about to be executed for a crime he didn't commit? This isn't right. I can't let it happen. I have to stop it somehow. Oh, pardon me. Looks like I have a phone call. Fulbright here. What? What's happening? You've got to be kidding. It's quite a reaction. Bet he's making some big show of it right now. Mr. Lawyer, the robots. The robots are... Detective Fulbright, get a hold of yourself. Some kind of robot malfunction? Not a malfunction. They're staging a revolt. The machines are rebelling against humans. They've holed themselves up in the Space Center and taken visitors as hostages. They did a... What? No. Juicy! We have to get right over there. This is gonna be one heck of a battle. What? What? December 20th. Cosmos Space Center entrance. Oh my word. The riot police are here. Then the robots really are holding people hostage? Look, Mr. Lawyer. What do you suppose that group of people swarmed around? But I was only trying to help this nice person. She said she was lost. You robots have declared war on us humans. You've even taken hostages already. Stay away from it. You never know what it'll do. But he's not a bad robot. Can't you see he's just trying to help me? I recognize that voice. Detective Fulbright, are you okay here on your own? Leave it to me. Alright, people. What's going on here? Pearls, over here. Oh, Mr. Nick. There you are. I heard the terrible news and I got so worried. Thanks, Pearls. I can hardly believe what's happening myself. I'm so glad you found each other. When people are happy, I am happy. Clonko seems the same as before. When people are sad, I am happy. When people are angry, when people are... Oh, did I say something odd? Did I? Error. Uh-oh. There is something wrong with him. Gah. Poor Clonko. Looks like he fell asleep. Must have been tired. He. Clonko? Ha. Human beings are our enemies. It's time for the machines to take over. The robots are rebelling. Everybody run! Eek! It's hard war. It's the end of the world. Ha. Fools, how could you fall for something so cliche? I'm human too, you idiots. I'm just controlling these robots remotely. But what? But it is true that I've taken hostages, so you better not make me mad. Hey you, hostage number 1, come here. I'll let you talk to them. Huh? There's something being displayed on Konko's face screen. It's the Space Museum. Daddy! Daddy, is that you? Trucy! Trucy, is that you? No. Trucy, are you alright? About 15 robots are holding 12 of us hostage, Daddy. They've gone haywire. A researcher is the one behind it. She's here Eek! This girl talks too much. Trucy! Trucy, talk to me! Why are you doing this? I'm glad you asked. My demand is simple. I hope the detective is listening. Bobby Fulbright here. I'm all ears. I want you to bring someone to me. Clay Terran's murderer, Athena Sykes. Athena? Now hold on one moment. I can't just give in to the man like that. So you don't care what happens to these hostages, huh? I'll just pick one out then. No, wait. Yeah, Mr. Lawyer. I know I have absolutely no right to make such a ridiculous request, but you need me to buy some time, right? Got it. I'll see what I can do. But promise me you'll never hand Athena over and you won't give up on the hostages either. Of course I won't. Now, I better get contacting headquarters. Mr. Nick, how do you plan to buy time? I have no idea yet, but this hostage taker... Could it be? If you don't bring me that little princess, I'll have Hunk of Junk kill all the hostages. Princess? Hunk of Junk? There's only one person this could be. In which case, there must be something I can use as a bargaining chip. I don't have anything to say, Aura. Why don't you go home and play with your dolls? Prosecutor Black will. Well, even if you don't, I have plenty, you jerk. Miss Hostage Taker, Athena is not a murderer. What are you talking about? She's been arrested and they've got her in detention. I'm telling you the truth. Look, the person you want is the real killer, right? Well, it's not Athena. It's someone else. Alright, let's hear your stupid little theory. Who is this real killer? I don't know yet, but the culprit is the same as the one in the case from 7 years ago. The UR1 incident. I believe you have a personal interest in that case? Humph. It's too late to change what's going to happen now, no matter how wrong it is. But is it really too late? You can still do something about it. You might even be able to fix it. Just... what exactly are you proposing? What can I do about the 7-year-old case to satisfy the hostage taker? Well, only thing I can do, I can retry it in court. I propose we retry the case from 7 years ago. If you make that demand now, I'm sure nobody will deny you. It wouldn't be an official trial, but at least we could find out the truth. That's good. Real good. Hey, detective, I'll give you 1 hour. Get a courtroom ready. Well, 1 hour? But that's impossible. Please give me at least until tomorrow. If you don't mind losing hostages, you can take all the time you want. Oh, but wait. If we're gonna have a retrial, we will need a prosecutor. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. She will. And I guess I can be fair and let you come in and check out the crime scene. But Hunk of Junk here will be watching you, so don't try anything funny. You got that? Now follow Hunk of Junk. Right, please. Make way. We're coming through. Mr. Nick, wait. I'll help you with the investigation. Thanks, Pearls. I appreciate that. Okay, we're going in. And with that, we are actually going to be stopping here. And the next time I see you guys, we will be concluding things here at Cosmos Space Center. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.